My name's Missy Higgins. I'm from Australia. I'm a singer-songwriter. I also play guitar and piano and a little bit of xylophone, although I can only really play one note at a time. I do come from a pretty musical family. My dad was always playing piano in the house growing up. When I think back to my kind of musical influences, I think of Dad's piano playing, you know, wafting through the house. I decided I wanted to be a musician, I think, around the age of 12, 13. I was in a school musical play called Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and it was really cheesy. And when I got out there and I sung my solo, I was just in my absolute element. I just loved it. From then on, I think I realised that that's what I wanted to do. I really like playing intimate venues because you feel as though you can, like you're playing to friends in your living room or something, you know, if it's a good show. And I like it when people talk back to me and, you know, we can have conversations. And I like to talk to the audience in between songs and get a feel for them, and I find that much more comfortable than being, you know, really far back. People ask me, you know, what are the differences between American and Australian audiences, and it's hard to say because I find America to be so diverse. Like every city, every state is like a different country to me. I haven't received any kind of negativity as far as me talking about my sexuality or anything goes. If anything, I've found the exact opposite. Being open is the better option. Like it's just a relief, I think, to not have to try and remember who knows and who doesn't, and you know, who I've told and who I haven't told. It's like, it's just, I kind of dug myself a bit of a hole, and eventually I was just like, why haven't I just been talking about this from the beginning? Like, it's not something I'm ashamed of. When I came out in Australia, it was front page newspaper, which I thought was just absolutely crazy. And it surprised me so much that it was, you know, right next to some other worldly, devastating headline. Up top, Missy comes out as a lesbian. And I was like, that's not what I did. I didn't come out as a lesbian, I came out as bisexual. The other day I got a huge bra thrown at me. Actually, it was aimed at me, but it got my guitar tech in the head, which is one of those things where I used to be like, no one ever throws underwear at me. Like, I haven't made it as a rock star until someone throws a bra at me, and then, yeah. And then it happened, and it wasn't so great. It's kind of a big, ugly bra. Another thing that happened was, on this tour, someone gave me a shirt, a big black t-shirt with a vagina on it. Like, that was the centerpiece of the shirt. I was like, what's this? And I held it up to the audience. I was like, oh my God, it's a vagina. Thank you so much. That's really beautiful and so thoughtful. I'm gonna wear this all the time. It's really my style. Yeah. I think my songs are definitely gender ambiguous because I really want people to be able to take my songs and adapt them to their own lives. And that's why I don't like explaining too much what my songs are about, whether it be the subject of the song or whether it be which sex it's about. It's like, I don't know, I want these songs to be able to fit into everyone's lives because that's what I love in an album, is to be able to take that album and make it my own. I definitely haven't stuck to the ballads for the girls and the rock songs for the guys. No, that would be way too cliche. The video for Where I Stood was recorded in Sydney on a very windy, strange day. It's set in a photo booth. It's in place, I guess, of a confession booth. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm talking to this camera, and it tries to close the doors on me, and I'm pulling it apart because I really just want to say what I want to say, and I need to confess this stuff. I think the movie Amelie was actually the inspiration behind the concept and the colours and all that kind of thing.